Today we're going to look at one of the three important R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And today's R is reuse. Oh no! I dropped the plates and they all broke. That's a bummer. I guess I just have to go and get new ones. But wait a minute. What if I don't have to throw away things when they break? Because the truth is that most of the trash that we throw away end up being dumped somewhere on Earth in landfills, which pollutes our environment. So reusing an item is better for the planet because it creates less trash and you don't have to use resources to make another item. So instead of making the planet sad with more trash, we can make the planet happier with less trash. So I will go and pick up the plates from the trash and see if I can reuse them for something else. Aha! I have an idea. Maybe I could crush them into smaller pieces and glue them onto my pots. Let's try it and see what it will look like. Piece by piece, my pot is starting to look totally different. And when I'm done with gluing the pieces on, I'll put some grout in the gaps, let it dry for about 15 minutes, and then wipe it off. So out of these broken plate pieces, I got a new pot. Isn't that cool? I feel happy and proud of myself for reusing and using something that I would have otherwise thrown away to make art out of. If you try this at home, make sure you have your adults to help you. I wonder if there's anything else that I can reuse. Oh, I have an idea. This is my trash can. Let's see what's in it. I have a glass jar, some tin cans, and some old crayons. I wonder if I can reuse these things instead of throwing them away. Let's get a little creative. Maybe I can paint the tin cans and then put things in them, like pencils and pens, for example. What do you think? I just reused something instead of throwing it away. I feel so proud of myself. And the glass jar and crayons I thought I could use to create a cool looking candle. You need a candle wicks and some candle wax, and then you're ready to go. Today I'm using a camping stove, but you can also use an actual stove or the microwave. I'll start by taking the paper off the crayons and then organize them a little according to color. Then I'll melt down some of the candle wax until it turns into liquid form. And then I pour it into the glass jar. Then try to place the wick in the center of the glass jar and let it dry. After about 15 minutes, it will look like this. Now I'll melt some more of the candle wax and then pick which crayon I want to use to color the wax. You mix it with the wax that will turn into the crayon's color. That's pretty cool. When it's all melted, you pour it into the glass jar and then let it dry for about 15 minutes until it looks like this. Then on to the next color. And the next color, and the next one, and the next one, and the last one. Then you have your own colorful crayon candle. I feel so happy about all the things I have reused today. I wonder if there are other ways of reusing. Aha! I just had a thought. Reusing doesn't just have to be making something new out of objects. It can also be repairing things, like sewing together clothes, for example. So I realized that I could try to sew together a hole in my jeans instead of throwing them away and buying new ones. So I weave the thread through the tiny loop on the end of the needle and start sewing. Now these pants just got a new life. I love reusing. If you try this at home, make sure you have your adults to help you. You can also repair your shoes. So instead of throwing them away, you can take them to a shoe repairing place where they glue together the shoes, or maybe even change the sole. And in that way, your shoes can get a new life and live for longer. Another thing I've been thinking about is what we can do about all the plastic bags we keep using over and over. What can we use instead? Aha! There are reusable bags that are great for the planet since we can use them over and over. And it's the same with plastic water bottles. So instead of using plastic bottles, we can use reusable bottles. Reusing is a wonderful thing. And just because I dropped my plates this morning, I was inspired to reuse all of these things. Let your imagination help you work out what you can reuse. Before you throw anything away, see if you can repair it instead, or reuse it for something else. This will help generate less trash and make our planet a healthier place. As I was walking home today, my friend texted me saying he's having a yard sale. How fun! Let's go and check it out. Having a yard sale is an excellent example of reuse. You collect things that you no longer need and sell it to people who reuse them. This is my friend Sam, and today he's having a yard sale with his parents and friends.
Five.
He collected old books, toys, hats, and toy cars that he sold to people who can help bring all of these things get a second life. Isn't it amazing that you can keep reusable items in circulations? And in that way, many people get to play with these toys, for example. Ask your adults to have a look around at home to see if there's anything you can sell at a yard sale. All of these ways of reusing are great ways of being kind to our planet Earth.